Obviously, this house has curb appeal. And I know you wanted a pool with a view. Dude, what are you doing?
You said if I wanted to buy or sell a house in Central Florida that I should follow you.
On social media.
Oh, you got a link? Thank you.
And we're live on Facebook, YouTube, and parts unknown.
We are live! Woo!
They're stuck with the three of us today.
Here we are. It's Thursday again. I don't know. This week has gone really fast.
Look at you. We have a fun group today.
Well, let's see. Yeah, we've got Caleb, Marla. Hi, Marla. We've got Mary, of course. Thank you for joining us, Mary.
Lily's here and Cindy's here. So cheers. I'm drinking blackberry wine. It's full of antioxidants. So it's good for me, right?
I see that we have Grand Circle Tour and Grand Circle Tour podcast. So welcome to both of you. Cindy,
I think you're freezing like Stan and Justin are. So
yeah, it's like minus 40 tonight. It's going down to, or minus 48 or something like that. Whatever that is in Fahrenheit.
Oh, goodness.
Minus 50, I think. I don't know. Oh, we got a fun show planned. I came up with, I didn't come up with this game. I perused the internet and came up with a game that I stole off the internet. I should have figured out what website it was, but I hope it's a fun game. Lily's feeling better. Tested positive this week for COVID. Man.
I'm not sure how that's feeling better. That sounds like you're feeling worse.
Yeah. 71 today and it's going to be 45 tomorrow. If you don't like the weather, just wait 5 minutes.
If you don't like the weather somewhere, move to East Tennessee. You'll get all 4 seasons in about 3 days. So,
or
she's not wrong. I have to say she's not wrong.
Or you can contact Victor Nawrocki, Realtor at DisneyAtYourDoorstep.com and move to Florida.
And you can move to Florida and have 1 season.
How about I just move to Hawaii where it's like just nice weather all year round?
I know. I wish I could afford to move there.
Marla has 43 and rain.
Yeah, it's been nasty in California. They're getting blizzards and stuff there. I was watching the news earlier. That does not look good.
But it sounds like they're going to have a really beautiful spring in California with the flowers going on the mountains. Have you heard about that?
Mm-mm.
It's, what do they call it? The super something pollinator. I don't know.
Super alley-ooper,
super something spring.
Something spring.
Yeah.
If Holly was in the chat, she would tell us because I sent her a link about it. They're expecting it to be like the most magical flowers, and they're worried that people are going to go to the mountains and trample all over these flowers.
Oh,
Yeah, because apparently it happened 9 years ago, and everybody went, and there was poppies and daisies and lilies and everything under the sun going, and they trampled all over everything. What is Steve saying here? Stand not stolen, repurposed. Yes, I repurposed a game.
Repurpose the game. There you go.
I flat out stole it. Who am I kidding? It was 1 degree here yesterday and a whopping 11 today. Man, oh man, it's cold everywhere. Hey, Paul. Welcome.
He's not here. He left me again. He's helping his friend. I think he comes home tomorrow. Right?
Why do we even have friends? We keep having to help them, you know.
I know. It's insane.
I'm not sure if you mean by poppy gardens, Marla, but wild poppies, like wildflowers.
Poppies, maybe.
Yeah, they're expecting wildflowers to be just completely insane this year in California, Southern California, too. So, Chris, what do you have for us? You got some stuff that your art?
Oh yeah, I had the inspiration to do something with figment colors. And I think that they turned out really, really nice. So I made a set of coasters, and they're just dry enough for me to actually bring them in here to show you guys.
Paul didn't touch them this time?
They take a while to really set. But this is the first one.
So Paul didn't touch it this time. Is that what you're saying?
No, Paul did not touch anything because he wasn't here. So I have to do my stuff now when he's gone so he doesn't touch things. So that's one tile. This is another one. So you can see all the figment colors in here, the purples, 2 shades of purple. There's pink, and there's like a orangey coral color, and then a little bit of yellow and a little bit of black for all of his different parts of his body and his feet and his horns. And then I did the set of coasters. I'm going to show you 2 at a time.
I like the coasters. I think those are cool.
And the funny thing is that the company that I order glitter from, they had this set. It's kind of hard to see it on here. You can see it much better in person. And they have not, of course, been resined yet because they're still drying. They had a glitter thing called One Little Spark. And all the figment colors. So that's the glitter that I used on here. Now in the resin, I will also use some, and in I do like a shimmer part too in there, so that it will really, really show up after it's been resined and after it's dry. So all of those pieces will be for sale eventually, probably in the next 3 to 4 weeks, because I usually let the paint dry and cure for a couple of weeks, and then I do the resin. And before I release anything, I always let that cure for another 2 weeks, because I don't want to send anything out that is not perfect. So they will be available for sale. So if you're interested, contact me and I will get back to you.
Oh, Holly's in the chat. Holly, what's that called? That's the wildflower thing in California. I sent her an article about it.
You know, since we're talking about Chris's artwork, I just want to share this one that you gave me.
That one's really nice.
I love this.
The black hole.
But it is just so amazing. I absolutely love it. So
good.
I love to,
so
happy. I love to call it out whenever I can. So
there we go. Super Bloom.
Bloom.
That's what it's called.
Super Bloom.
That's what it's called. Yeah. So that's going to be happening. Apparently, they suspect it's going to happen in California because of the amount of rain that they've been having.
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to like an algae bloom where it's like you can't go in the water. That's different.
Yeah. Lily likes your one that Chris made for you. That was nice.
That is so amazing. I still love that. Thank you so much.
I actually have a couple more of those. So if anyone's
If anyone's interested, talk to Chris. She can hook you up with something like that.
I can hook you up.
I got a jam-packed show. So let's do the Hidden Mickey, and we'll get on with everything else we have planned for today. I hope this is a fun game. I think we'll get boring after 12. So, the Hidden Mickey of the Week brought to you by Victor Nawrocki, Realtor. Is it Buena Vista?
I'm gonna have to say, wait. It looks like we're looking at someone's belt here. I'm going to use belt as a euphemism.
I know where that is. I know where it is.
Well, Chris knows where it is. Okay, let's let the chat catch up. The Super Bloom is already happening in the mountain behind your house. It's so pretty.
Wow. Very cool.
37, which was cold for California. There you go.
Huh?
We got it already. Magic Kingdom.
I think we're at like 9 below here without factoring in wind chills. So
please keep that.
Yeah, Wedway people mover.
Yep.
The answers are coming in. Marla hasn't paused in front of this part yet.
You ever broke down there, huh?
The lady getting her hair done. Yeah, on the TTA. It was an easy one today. Everybody knows this one.
Yeah, we've been giving you some tough ones lately, so
yeah. So it's the lady getting her hair done. It's on her belt.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a really good one though.
It is.
Yeah, and of course that's brought to you by DisneyAtYourDoorstep.com. Contact Victor if you want to move in and around the Orlando area.
and he is with LaRosa Realty. We want to mention that. And we wanted to mention his YouTube channel, I believe you were saying before we...
I had no idea he had a YouTube channel.
Wow.
Yes.
How could he not have a YouTube channel? He's doing all these videos.
Yeah, so I discovered his YouTube channel. I'm like, hey, he has a YouTube channel. So I clicked subscribe right away, and I haven't had a chance to sit down and watch any videos, but when I get a chance, I want to go and watch, see what he has on his YouTube channel.
And how do we find his YouTube channel?
Victor Nawrocki Realtor is what I searched, and I came up first thing.
Yep.
It's been on his picture forever that he has a YouTube channel. There you go.
If we go to DisneyAtYourDoorstep.com, is there a link there by any chance?
I would imagine.
There.
If he's
I'm asking all of the difficult questions here.
I haven't even watched one video yet on his YouTube channel, but I plan to. Steve wanted to give everyone else a chance before he answered it. He knew it all along.
Good job, Steve. Good job.
Okay, Mary's saying it is on his.
If you go to DisneyAtYourDoorstep.com, the first link at the top of the page is his YouTube channel.
Okay.
So that is a simple way to get there. Go visit his YouTube channel.
Yes.
And I'm sure this applies to his YouTube channel, just like everyone else's. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like bell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Make sure you do that on our YouTube channel as well. We would really appreciate it.
Wait, we have a YouTube channel?
Gee, go figure.
Okay. So that was, I think that's everything with that, right? That's all I have to say about that. Oh, we got the Disney detail.
Yes.
Okay.
We do have a Disney detail. Do we have a Disney
This
detail?
one's a pretty simple one too.
I love
I got one I'm working on. It's going to be a woozy. It's going to take us about a half hour to explain. So I'm saving that one for a future show when I don't have as much going on. I got a really good one.
I look forward to that because I love these.
Yeah, so I got a really good Disney detail coming up. So stay tuned. So today's Disney detail, brought to you by MEI Mouse Fan Travel, is the Dumbo Circus tent.
Oh.
And I remember when it
Is this
used
the
to have.
floor?
This is the floor in the Dumbo Circus
Mhm.
tent. I remember it used to be stars and red and yellow and blue, and it
Mhm.
was a gorgeous carpet, and they tore it out,
Yep.
and everybody was so upset when they said they weren't going to put that carpet back in. And when they came back with this carpet, at first people were kind of like, well, is this the brown? But it's not just a brown carpet. It looks like the floor of a circus tent.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
It's all sewn together.
It's all stitched together. That's
Yes.
perfect.
Yeah. So I thought it was a really cool detail that they added. And it's a fairly recent detail too, because, you know, it was what, 2 years before COVID, maybe 2020.
You aren't subscribed to the Grand Circle Tour podcast page, please subscribe. You're too short of 100.
Yes, we are. So we want to get to that 100. Come
We
on,
want to get
people.
to that 100. Yeah. Is that all we have is like 98?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Oh cow.
You know, people watch the videos, but then they don't subscribe. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, and we promote this on Facebook more than we promote it on YouTube,
Mhm.
honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. The details are always nicely done, for sure. Holly is saying this is cute. And then she said it's also cute.
Lily, you can't go on Dumbo?
You know what, Lily? You don't. This isn't in the attraction. This is in the souvenir shop.
In the souvenir shop.
In the souvenir shop, yeah, the big tent souvenir shop,
Yeah.
where they have all the, and they have like a lot of cool circus nods. Like for example, like this little thing is like one of those barrel type things that elephants would stand on.
Honestly, I think this is one of the best shops at Magic Kingdom, other than the Emporium. I find so much stuff in there that I'm looking for all the time when I go.
It seemed to me the last time I was at Disney World, pretty much everywhere was just kind of empty. I mean, so much. I mean, there had been so much more stuff previously when I had visited some of these shops, and so so many of these shops just seemed barren.
Well, you know, this one was closed
before.
This one was closed for a really long time because they were redoing it.
Yeah.
You know, it was closed for COVID, and then they kept it shut because they were refurbing the inside. And I absolutely love this gift place.
I have to say, Chris, though, the last couple of times I've gone, it's not what it used to be as far as the quality and quantity of souvenirs. It's really, I'm not sure what it is, if it's just not a place that people go, so they don't put as much there. But I remember going in there and just like, wow, they had stuff you couldn't find anywhere else. And it was just amazing. And they had snacks, and they had antenna toppers, and they had like all sorts of stuff. Like, and then the last couple of times I was really looking forward to going, and I went there and it was just empty shelving.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, it's like the one that particular spot in particular with you have so much stuff, and it was like the last time it just seemed like there was hardly anything in comparison to what they used to have.
That's where I found my orange bird that has feet. You know, his feet smell like oranges, or his butt smells like oranges.
But talking about the floors reminds me of the floor for the Country Bear Jamboree, which was a detail I pointed out to Stan the one time.
With the scratch marks, the claw marks in it.
Yeah, so we might have to use that sometime if you have any pictures of that.
So everybody's advertising their YouTubes now, so let's give them all.
All right,
I don't have one of those yet.
Holly, a little farther, Caleb has his
10 subscribers.
There you go. No, his how you can find him on YouTube.
Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah. And
so
Holly,
maybe we can get him up to 11.
Yeah, get him up. No, let's get him up to 50. Come on. Marla's saying the same thing. Just snacks and junky toys is what it seems they have now. That's what they had the last time.
Well, I found a ton of pins in there when I was there. In August.
It's like that one time. before it was like packed with stuff, and this last time was like seemed practically barren. It was just
So hopefully it turns around. Hopefully
Yeah.
they get it going again.
everything is getting better. I swear, it's just taking longer than we would all like.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it Mary was saying here? Look at Steve trying to be your YouTube manager. Okay, so Caleb's up to 12 now.
Okay.
Right on.
Woo!
We'll get you to 15 before the end of the night, Caleb.
So the other thing that's happening this weekend is the Princess Half Marathon Weekend. It's the 15th anniversary of the marathon weekend already. Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
So we wish everyone who is running a successful and fun experience.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah, so we also would like to ask, why are you running so hard? I joke, I kid. I used to run a 5K every weekend, so
so there we go. See,
and I'm trying to get back to that.
Caleb is up 20% now on his.
There we go. Boy, Steve, you're trying to get a job with Caleb.
Thank you for doing the math, Steve.
Wow.
Holly's saying that's something you will never see me do. Never say never, Holly. You might do it.
Whenever I used to be asked, it's like, do you run? Like, only when chased.
I used to run a lot, and then my knees started going and my feet, I kept getting stress fractures in my feet. And I'm like, okay, that's the end of that. So,
so I actually started doing like just laps around the track at the YMCA. And I would do that for like half an hour every other day. And then on the weekends, I was basically up to about a 5K. So,
yeah, I used to run a lot. I used to run so much.
And now I'm like, I can barely walk around the track. And
it's 13 now, I think.
All right.
Okay.
Woo.
All righty. So we got this game here where we're gonna be able to get it finished. So it's a pretty simple game.
Good.
Basically, I'm going to give you two characters, and you're not going to tell me which movie is older. You're going to tell me which character is older.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
As in like age-wise or time of release? Okay.
Age-wise, yeah. So the first ones, we got Luca and Tyler. So who is older? Let's let the chat chime in. And if you want, keep points for yourself. Give yourself a point if you're correct.
Okay.
Because we got a few of them.
Do that. Who's Tyler?
Is Tyler from? I know that's a good question.
Is Tyler from Inside Out? Maybe.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I mean, I know where Luca's from.
I'm gonna say Tyler though. He looks older.
I think, yeah, it could be.
Is he from Red?
Turning Red? That's what I was wondering.
That could be. Turning Red, yeah.
Turning Red. Sorry, yeah, Turning Red.
So everybody's pretty much saying Tyler, except Paul is saying
he's got to go against the grain,
Oh, Caleb's saying Luca. What do you two say?
I say Tyler, but it's a guess.
I say Luca and Turning Red are both good movies. Given the pictures, Tyler looks older.
Lily's saying same thing. From pictures, I would guess Tyler. I think Luca's pretty young.
Yeah.
I don't think Luca's in high school yet, and Tyler looks like he's getting into high school already. All right, we got like 20 of these. So
what's the answer?
Right,
Tyler is a year older.
All right.
14. Luca is 13. So give yourself a point. Get a piece of paper and a pencil, and everyone that said Tyler, give yourself a point.
Okay, I win. I have a point.
Okay. Louisa or Elsa?
I'm going with Louisa on this
I
one.
am going with Louisa as well.
And Louisa's from Coco. No,
Encanto.
Encanto.
Encanto. Yes. And Elsa's from Little Mermaid, right?
I think so. I forget where Elsa's from. I think she has, I don't know,
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
something.
So
Some
just
sort
about
of let it
everybody's
go
going
thing. I
along
don't know.
with Justin is saying. So we got Mary saying Louisa, Marla saying Louisa, Holly saying Louisa, Caleb saying Louisa, Lily Johns is saying Louisa.
Well, I know
Steve is
she was
saying
older. She was older than the main character. You know, she was her older sister. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna say Louisa has the best song of the two.
Luisa's got the best
I went there.
muscles too.
Okay. Elsa's older.
Oh my gosh.
21. Louisa's only 19.
Yeah.
We'll figure
Wow,
these things
that's
out
shocking.
because I don't believe that.
So there we go. I don't think anybody got a point on that one.
No, I don't think so.
No,
Yeah.
honestly,
Okay.
I would have thought those two ages were reversed.
Yeah.
May and McGill.
Ooh.
Oh
May from
boy.
Turning Red and McGill from Coco.
Okay, so May is
Marla,
hitting
so
puberty.
Elsa could drink.
Honestly,
Yeah, Elsa
I mean, that's
can
the whole
drink.
point of the show.
I'm
maybe,
gonna say Miguel. I don't know why, but being the age that I know those girls are because of what was going on with them, I'm gonna say Miguel is just a tad bit older.
I'm actually going with May. I think May might be older just because I don't know. I'm not sure what age Miguel is supposed to be.
Okay, so
To
Lily
me,
is
I'm
saying
thinking
May.
like 12 or 13, but
Marla saying McGill. Holly saying May.
Holly's saying Miguel is like 10, and I'm like May then is like more like 12 or 13.
She thinks McGill is like 10.
Uh-huh.
Mary saying McGill is 11.
See, and that still makes me think May is older.
Caleb is saying McGill. Holly is saying MEI Travel is the answer. Okay, you guys ready? What are you saying here?
Okay.
You're going with May, Justin?
I'm going with May as being
going
older
with
than
Miguel.
Miguel.
May's older, 13 and 12. There you are. So everyone who said May, give yourself a point.
Wow.
Okay, you ready for the next number 4?
Okay, this one's more difficult than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I know.
Merida and Maribel.
Oh boy.
Merida from Brave, and Maribel from Encanto.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Maribel with this one.
I feel like Mirabelle is older. Merida, she feels like a younger character than Maribel does. Just in the way they act and such. Yeah, I'm honestly just going with feelings here because I have no idea how old any of these characters are actually supposed to be. I have nothing. I have nothing to go on but my gut instinct feelings here.
See, I'm thinking that Maribel is like 18.
Okay, Mary says Merida is 16.
Okay. So Lily is saying Merida.
Maribel feels older than 16, though.
Yeah.
Marla is saying Merida. Caleb is saying Maribel. Holly is saying Maribel. Mary is saying Merida.
I feel like Maribel is older.
Cindy is saying Merida. Barry is saying Merida. Yeah, Mary, stop Googling.
That like last time.
Yeah. All right. So who are you guys picking?
I'm picking Maribel.
I'm going with Maribel because I just feel like she feels older.
Okay.
Oh, my
Merida. 16, 15.
Where's this information coming from? Mirabelle is older than 15.
Yeah, she seems way older than 15.
She
Isn't
seems
she
way
the-
older than 15.
Well, I'll have to read the novel and find out.
No,
Don't
seriously,
question
where are
my-
you getting this information from? Because
I got it from the place I stole it from.
well, I'm gonna go write a stern letter to them then.
Okay, Moana and Camilo.
Who is Camilo?
He's from Encanto as well. He's the
From
one.
Encanto.
he's the
This is like the
Another
Encanto.
one, huh?
It's like the entire Encanto
Anyone.
family.
I only watched that movie one time, so I'm at a total loss with these people.
No, that's fine. But he was pretty young. Moana was pretty young too, but
I'm gonna say
yeah,
Moana.
I'm going with Moana just because she was of the two, she was more mature
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
in their characterization.
so
And that's all I've got to go on. I mean,
okay, so Cindy is saying Camilo. Lily's saying Camilo. Mary's saying Moana. Marla is saying Camilo, and Caleb is saying Moana. And Chris, who did you say again?
Moana.
And Justin?
I'm going with Moana.
Okay, and Holly's saying Moana too. So all three of the Grand Circle Tour people that are here are saying. My three favorite co-hosts are all saying Moana.
Yay!
There we go. There you give yourself a point.
Finally, jeez, Louise.
So I think I'm up to 3. I'm not keeping track. I have no idea.
Caleb is saying I love Moana better than Frozen. I won't argue with that. I agree with that.
I don't
think
know.
Moana was very entertaining.
I loved Frozen.
She also had a better song.
All right. Let's go the other way now. Who's older? Carl from Up or Abigail? Who comes up with these?
Abuela
Abuela.
Alma, also from Encanto.
Yes. Abuela.
Carl
means
is older
grandmother.
than dirt. Carl is older. He just is. It's his whole character is to be old.
You can't be older than the old guy.
Okay, so abuela means grandmother in Spanish.
Yes.
So
And Carl
he
means
could be a lot older than we think, based on the ages
And
of
Carl means older than the oldest thing ever in German. I am. Again, I have no idea how they're even figuring out
Again,
the ages
I'm
of
a
everyone.
grandmother of 5, so I don't think I look as old as abuela.
this one's going to shock
But
you
do you
guys.
think you look as old as Carl? Carl is older than the oldest thing ever.
So when I was
Say-
doing these, this is the one when I got to it, and I'm like, all right, who's fact checking this?
I was asking that 3 slides ago.
I know. Okay, so everyone's saying Carl except for Marla and
Caleb
I'm
also
gonna
said Abuela.
say
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Well,
say
he spelled it wrong.
abuela as well. I'm gonna go against the crowd here.
okay, you're going Abuelo as well.
Yep. Oh,
Pretty close though.
it is very close. Well, all of them have been within a year or two.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I didn't think that she was that old. I thought 75 was
Yeah.
I didn't think she was in her 70s. See, Holly thinks she does seem like she's in her 70s.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, Carl is obviously too, but he's closer
Yeah.
to 80. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, Jack and Boo.
Oh, Boo
Ooh,
definitely is older.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Boo is
Jack
older
Jack
than
is
Jack.
just a baby.
Yeah,
Well,
Jack's not even
Depending
walking.
on when.
Oh, Jack hardly even walks yet.
I mean, technically, when? Because, like, when they were first introduced. Because Boo has been in 1 movie, Jack's been in 2 movies.
Mhm.
Yeah, but he wasn't much older. I'm assuming it's the first one.
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's the first one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna split legal hairs now because I have no idea where any of these numbers are coming from.
I think Jack is more fun.
True. I'm going to say Boo, though.
Okay. So
I feel like Boo is older.
Marla saying boo, Lily saying boo, Cindy saying boo, Caleb saying boo, Marla saying, sorry, Mary saying Jack.
Jack, she Googled it.
Yeah.
She says Jack is older and Boo is 2. So she thinks Jack is older than 2.
Mm.
Okay, and Holly is saying boo. Yes. Boo is 2 and Jack is 1. There you go. Okay, Mary's saying now Boo is older. She's changing her question.
I'm sorry, you can't change your answer.
Okay.
That's not legal.
Vanellope from Wreck-It Ralph or Tinkerbell from...
Who spelled Tinkerbell?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, they're missing an L.
Tinkerbell is spelled wrong. I will give you that. Also, isn't Tinkerbell kind of timeless? I mean...
yeah, she's like 890.
Really does she?
Seriously, I have no idea how old she is. I didn't think...
Vanellope is.
I mean,
just
where are we getting this
Tinkerbell.
information? Are we going into like non-canon materials to try to find an age for her? I think Vanellope.
I think Justin has to bring his lawyer with him every time.
I am the lawyer. Okay.
I'm going Tinkerbell.
Yeah, Tinkerbell is like an ageless spirit. Vanellope is a digital creation.
Yeah, but she is just a little girl creation.
Well, she is a little girl creation, but she doesn't really. She's not
glitch.
the age that she looks.
Yeah, she can't
she's
age
part
either.
of a video game.
Yeah, she's a glitch.
How do we even measure her age? I mean, like from the time that the programmer first created her character.
Just pulling out all the documents.
Yes.
Okay, so Marla says Tinkerbell, Lily says Tinkerbell, Caleb says Tinkerbell, Holly says Tinkerbell, Mary is saying...
I'm questioning how you would assign an age to either of these.
Yeah, I got to see what this says.
Mary is saying Tinkerbell. I agree with Holly. Justin, stop overthinking it. Have fun with it. Cindy is saying
overthinking it is my thing. This is what I'm here for.
Okay, Chris.
I say Tinkerbell.
And Justin.
There is no answer. Neither of them have an age.
You just can't handle it to be wrong on live.
Oh my god.
All righty. Here we go.
Okay.
He's 9 and Tinkerbell's 13. You happy?
All right.
No, because neither of these have an actual age. I don't know where you get an age from these characters.
You got to read the books.
Cindy, Justin's not drinking. I am. At least I don't think he is.
Okay. Rapunzel and Isabel. Who's older?
So again, these two characters can have ages.
I want to say, wasn't Rapunzel, wasn't it her 18th birthday that she was celebrating, looking for the lights?
Steve and Chris are calling out Mary for Googling second time this week in trivia. He's been called out Monday night and tonight.
I'm going to say Isabella is older. Because she seems more like she's not even a teenager anymore.
There you go. DisneyBooks.com where their ages are. If that isn't official, nothing is. Okay, so Lily's saying Rapunzel, Marla's...
I'm going to go with Rapunzel because apparently everyone in Encanto is much younger than I thought.
And I'm going to go with Isabella just because she doesn't even seem like she's a teenager anymore. Where Rapunzel, I'm pretty sure the
Why didn't
whole
think Louisa
premise of
wasn't
the
there?
story was her 18th birthday was the lights, what she was looking for when she left. So
That makes sense.
I'm going to say Isabella.
Okay.
My final answer.
Isabella,
Yes!
21-18. You got
Did
it.
I call it or what?
Chris figured it out by the 18 lanterns.
Okay.
All right. Who is older? Grandma Tala or
Abuelita Elena.
Yeah.
She's great. That's great grandmother.
Great grandmother.
Yes.
Okay. And
so that means she's older than Abuela, and she was 75. So this one's got to be like in her 90s.
yeah, that makes sense.
But Grandma Tala was like she died. So this is a tough one. These two are like probably really, really close.
I'm going to go with Alina.
And I'm going to go with Tala.
Okay.
Yeah, Alina is from Coco. Grandma Tala is from Moana.
Yeah. So Lily is saying Grandma Tala. Cindy is saying Tala. Marla is saying Tala. Holly is saying, oh, wait, who is...
Who is Alina?
Alina. Mary is saying Tala. I think it might be Alina. I think your math makes sense, Chris.
Yeah, I mean, I bet they're both pretty close, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's how the game works. Not even close.
What? There is no way that woman is only 49.
Okay, this was the one where I went.
Okay, I know. I have. Okay, I know I have gray hair.
No,
you can kind of see it apparently on camera, but
died.
Yeah, this was the one. This was the one where I went. Who fact checked
and
this?
The Abuelita, she's got to be way older than that too. I'm almost 68, for God's sakes. Do I look like that?
Marla's saying, "Oh, geez, I'm older than Tala." You know?
Oh,
this one's going to drive Justin over the Antonio and Olaf.
Olaf.
Well, Antonio again. He has an age.
He's a day old or something, isn't he? From being made into a snowman. Oh.
Cindy says, "I don't agree with you, Chris, on your age."
Oh, she says, "I do agree with you."
All he's saying, this game is stupid.
Okay, so in Frozen, Olaf is like recreated on the spot as
a snowman, like from a blizzard.
As Elsa is like escaping from her reality and singing "Let It Go."
Well, that wasn't Olaf originally created when they were kids, and then you.
Well, they had created a snowman that looked like that, but he wasn't alive then.
Okay.
Yeah.
He wasn't alive until she recreated him on her way to the mountain singing "Let It Go."
Right.
Yeah. All
right. I'm going to say Olaf is older.
So, I mean, and again, at what point the second movie takes place several years later. So if we go by the first movie, Olaf is like a day old. And so Antonio is obviously older.
Okay.
I mean, Antonio looks like he's about 6. So.
Okay, so Marla's saying Olaf, Lily's saying Olaf, Mary is saying Olaf is like 1. Holly's saying Olaf, Mary's saying Antonio is older. He was created when the girls were like 3. That's what I'm thinking. Caleb is saying Olaf,
but he wasn't alive then. They created a snowman that looked like that, but
he wasn't.
But then he was like that. Snow creation was destroyed. Olaf, the character.
This is the comment of the night.
Oh my God.
All righty. There we go. He's 3.
Hey, I said Antonio was 6. That was pretty close.
We were pretty close.
Olaf is 3, maybe in the second movie, not in the first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he
Joe
isn't
or
an age,
Bruno?
he is a creation. Thank you, Mary. Thank you.
Joe Gardner or Bruno.
We don't talk about Bruno.
We don't talk about him. Yeah. He's been locked away for a really long time.
Okay, yeah. Holly, how did they get 3? How did they get any of these ages?
3 hours. Yeah.
What was it again? It was Disney something book.com or something like that. Okay, Lily is saying Joe. Mary is saying Bruno.
Man, this one is tough because I think they're probably really, really close.
Caleb saying we don't talk about Bruno. Okay, Holly is saying Bruno is like 49 and Joe is like 50. I don't think Joe is quite 50.
No, I don't think Joe's 50. I think Joe's probably more like 40. I'm gonna say Bruno.
Bruno.
Mm-hmm.
Cindy is saying Joe. Holly is saying Joe. Mary is saying Joe is like 46. That sounds a bit more accurate to me. Okay, Justin.
Mary is Googling. I am not.
Who are you picking?
I will say that Joe seems more mature.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking towards too.
Well, Bruno's been locked away. See? I told you.
50. Wow.
He's been locked away.
You look good for someone who's been locked away for 50 years.
Again, where are they getting these ages? I have no idea.
Okay. Alberto or
Marianne? Okay.
Yeah.
So Alberto obviously is from Luca. Marianne, I believe, is from Turning Red.
Mm-hmm. Marta's saying she's older than Bruno.
Let's see. So we said
This
Luca
is
was
one that's going to be
13?
really close.
So we said Luca was 13. So Alberto is
I think
within that
Alberto's a
same
little bit older.
I think Alberto was younger, wasn't he?
No,
Alberto would have been older, I think.
Yeah.
He would have been older. So Alberto would be like maybe 14 or 15 at most.
I'm going to say Alberto.
How old did we say May was?
13.
So Marion is 13. So I'm going to say Alberto is older.
Okay. Holly is saying Alberto. Lily is saying Marion. Marla is saying Marion, just guessing. Mary is saying Alberto. And it's Alberto. There we go. Good figuring, you two. That one actually makes
sense. I have actual ages I can deal with. I mean, as opposed to like this timeless creature in a digital creation.
Okay, Raya and Dolores.
This is another one that's going to be really close.
Again, how are we getting the ages of the characters from Encanto? Or any of these,
they must say that 4 years later, so-and-so was born. 2 years later, so-and-so was born. I don't know.
Yeah,
You have to rewatch it.
I'm going to rewatch this whole thing and fact check all of this in my spare time, which isn't going to happen for a couple months. So,
Caleb is saying Dolores. Mary is saying Dolores.
I'm going to say Dolores.
Lily's saying Raya. Holly's saying Dolores. She's probably 20. I would say Raya is like 16.
Mm-hmm.
Justin is ordering the transcripts now.
Yeah, I'm going to say Dolores.
Where do I order them from?
Justin, they're just making them up out of the thin air. Mary's saying, isn't Ray like 18?
Yeah, I think so. 17 or 18, but I think Dolores is more like 20.
Well, apparently, I had no idea how old anyone was in Encanto, so yeah. I'm totally out here.
There we are.
Right.
So Dolores is 21, Rhea 18.
Dolores is supposed to be 21?
Mm-hmm.
She can hang out with Elsa at the bar.
Yeah.
Okay. Mike
Was I-
Panelski and Colette.
Wasn't Dolores the one that was married? Okay,
married?
Mike Wazowski. How could he have an age?
No, I thought Dolores was. All right, never mind. Yeah. Okay. So Mike Wazowski.
Now, again,
Okay,
is this from
in which
Monsters
movie?
University?
Yeah.
Looks like it.
The
or
picture is
movie?
from Monsters University.
I'm gonna say Colette though because she's a professional chef. She can't be like a teenager and be a chef. Not in a French
Yeah.
restaurant.
If we're talking Mike Wazowski from Monsters University, when he's just getting into college, that puts him
So
like
that's
what?
like
18, 19 maybe.
yeah.
And Colette's a professional chef.
I like
Did he say, seriously, a walking eyeball has an age?
Yes.
Oh, sure. Everyone's mad at me for saying that the digital character can't have an age, but a walking eyeball.
Caleb says,
Eyeball.
Caleb thinks what Mike Winalski is like 200 years old.
Yeah. He could be
No.
though.
We don't know how
Because-
time passes in the monster world.
Yeah.
Okay, so I
Maybe
think
he's 5.
okay, so Caleb said Mike, but everyone else is pretty much saying
Colette.
Colette.
Yeah. 200.
Mike
Oh,
is
look
older.
at that. Boy,
28
Mike
and
went to
22.
college really late.
He was definitely a
Must have
student
flunked
older
out of
than
high school
average,
a
wasn't
bunch
he?
of times.
Yeah, I think it might have been from the first movie. He was 28. That would have made more sense. From what I
Again,
think.
you know, it's like, but you have to specify these things.
Okay, I don't know who either one of these characters are.
Okay,
I was just wondering the same thing.
Boone is from Raya and the Last Dragon. I know
Okay.
that.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Okay.
he was the boat driver.
Yes.
Okay,
I have no idea who Barney is.
yeah. Barney.
Barney's the guy with the
Binoculars?
binoculars.
Yes. We got that.
Barney.
Thanks, Dan.
Okay, who's Barney? Somebody chime in here. Who's Barney?
Mary goes,
Who
what?
is he from?
So Barney, Marla doesn't know them either. Lily says Barney. I mean, what's his name? Buno? He has his
Boone.
own business.
Wayne?
Boone.
He's writing
I
a book.
think they pronounce it Boone in the movie.
Boone?
Boone?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Boone.
he's writing.
I'm
He
gonna
has his own
say-
business.
I'm going to say Boone just because of what he was doing, but I could be totally wrong.
I have no idea who Barney even is.
Yeah, Mary is saying Barney, but I don't know who he is.
Yeah.
Lily doesn't know this movie.
Good guess, Mary.
Barney's older. Okay, so Marla gets a point, Lily gets a point, Mary gets a point.
You're right, Holly. Barney looks like an old man. Looks like a young Carl.
All right, we're getting near the end here.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I
Um,
know who Alfredo Linguini is.
Yeah, that's from
and
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
Visconti is from
Ercole
Luca.
Visconti. Oh, he's from Luca.
Yeah. He was the
jerk.
the jerk. I was trying to be nice, Dan.
Okay, so I thought, and I kind of thought Ercole was closer in age to the kids.
No, I think he's way.
No, he was older.
But
Yeah.
I mean, older. Yeah, older than them, but not
Yeah, no, I'm
a lot
thinking just the
older.
way he dresses and stuff. He's
I'm
like,
thinking he's like 21
older.
or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Like,
say.
you also think Alfredo's like 21.
I'm gonna say Ercole.
I was going to say he was like more like 19, maybe not, but Alfredo, I would say was like more 21. I'm going to say Alfredo is older.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go with the other guy. Just because.
And Holly's saying Alfredo, Caleb's saying Alfredo, and Marla's saying Alfredo, and Lily is saying the other guy.
Yeah,
Hey,
the
Carlo?
other guy.
I can't even pronounce that one.
Ercole.
Corley?
Ercole.
Alfredo's older.
Wow. 1
There you
year. Holy cow.
Okay, Abby and Riley.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, so Abby should be about 13 with the rest of them.
Mm-hmm. From
And I think
Red,
Riley's
from
more
Turning
like
Red.
10 or 11.
Yeah, I
Maybe
think Riley's.
12.
Well, I was gonna say Riley's like 12.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Abby.
I'm gonna say Abby is older because I think Riley is like 12, and I'm gonna
And
say
Riley's from what? Toy Story, right?
No, Inside Out.
Inside Out.
Inside Out, right.
I think
Well,
she's like
Riley plays
12.
hockey.
I
Yes,
think
Riley
Riley's
plays
12.
hockey.
So I'm gonna go with Abby. I think Abby's
Yeah, I'm gonna
13
go with
and
Abby,
Riley's
too.
12.
So you're gonna go with Abby? You both of you?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Lily is saying Riley, Marla is saying Abby, Caleb is saying Abby, and Holly's saying Abby, Mary's saying Abby.
Do you watch Disney movies, Stan?
Yeah, I do, but I forget about it 2 seconds later. After I do the review for the podcast, I delete, make room for something else.
Mostly Muppets related.
Yeah.
Abby's 13,
All
Riley's
right.
11. There we go. It kind of helps knowing that all the ones in Turning Red are 13.
Yeah.
Well, it gives some sort of
Oh boy.
Yeah.
point. Okay, so Peppa and Verona. Okay. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. No, so you were asking before, Chris. Peppa is the one that is married in.
Oh, that's the
Encanto.
one that's married? Okay.
Yeah. And Verona, I believe, is the mom of the
In Rhea, yes.
not Rhea's mom, but
No, the other
girl that's
arch
kind of
rival.
against her.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Verona. Just because I know that she's a mother of somebody that's like 18 or 19.
That makes sense. Justin?
And she has gray hair, so I'll go with Verona.
She's got to be 43.
Yeah, she's got to be
gray hair.
43.
You have gray hair, you have to be at least 30, right?
Okay, so Marla saying Peppa, Lily is saying Verona, Holly is saying Peppa, Mary saying Verona, and Holly saying Peppa again. So she wants to get 2 points on this one. And Caleb and Cindy are both saying Verona. All righty.
Oh!
50 and 45. Well,
What?
you guys are right with your Peppas.
Wow.
Well, it made sense because you said she had a daughter that was what, 18.
Mm-hmm.
So
wow. I'm shocked.
I wasn't too far with the gray hair and 45. 43.
Peppa was Bruno's triplet sister? Really?
Yeah, I think this might be the last one.
Okay.
In fact, this is the last one.
All right.
So Christoph and Tadashi.
Well, we know
Big
Tadashi
Hero
was in college.
Tadashi was like a sophomore or a junior in college, I want to say.
Christoph had his own business, so he's already a working man.
Yes. This one's going to be close, I think.
Well, they all are.
Well, not all of them have
no.
been, but this one I think is going to be close.
I want to say Christoph, but
yeah,
the way this game has played fast and loose with reality, I have no idea.
I think I'm going to say Christoph.
You both saying Christoph?
Yep.
Okay, so who else we got here? So Marla's saying Christoph, Lily's saying Christoph, Holly's saying Christoph, Caleb is saying Tadashi,
because
Cindy's saying Christoph, and Mary's saying Christoph. So most people are saying Christoph. I think Caleb's the only one that's going against the
Tadashi is.
There you go.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Tadashi is like 19 or 20.
Okay.
I think that's it. So what did you think? Was this stupid as heck or?
I want to fact check the people who came up with these ages, I think.
Yeah.
How about the people in chat? What did you guys think? Was this? I thought it was fun. I got 9
right.
It's a fun game. It was fun. It was fun to try and guess and try to figure out who these people are. But
A lot of
Yeah.
them were just total
But some of
guesses,
them, I'm
but
like,
I did get 9.
how?
So
How
that's
do you
all right.
decide? How do you decide what age these characters are?
Yeah.
Well, Lily got 8 points. Marta stopped counting. You two weren't keeping track very well. I sure as heck wasn't. Anyone else? Anyone else keeping track? I think all in all,
I don't know, but I declare myself the winner anyway.
Mary says
Mary got
spaghetti
16.
and hot toes.
All right.
Mary got
I
16.
declare Mary the winner
16.
anyway.
You fooled them. I was totally guessing on most of them.
I'm pretty sure Mary knew more of them than I did.
But
Yeah,
anyways,
I mean, I've only watched Encanto once. I've watched Turning Red once. You know, a lot of the other ones I've watched numerous times, so I was a little more sure. But
yeah. But anyways, I don't. I think it was fun. We got a couple of guests coming up in the next couple of weeks. I don't think it's next week. No, not next week, but the week after, and the week after that, we've got some surprise guests coming up. So good things coming. It won't be guess how old they are.
that was because that would be rude to ask.
Guess how old our guests are. There we go. No one try to guess how old I am. I don't want to hear your guesses.
Marta said she never saw Turning Red. You should watch Turning Red. It's really good.
Yeah, it actually is. It's better than I thought it was going to be.
I agree with that. Turning Red is a good movie.
You're saying Olaf and Tink don't have ages.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad someone is saying it was fun.
Yay! Thanks, Molly.
I didn't waste all my time doing this research for nothing. All righty. We'll see you all next week.
Okay. Bye.
I got it.
Good night, everyone.
Somebody moved all my things. I can't find them. There we are. Good night, everybody. Oh.